back to counseling. Mine's the boy with Candace. So I'm back today. We're going to do a video. It's going to be kind of quick. So I actually had a session for today that was scheduled, but my client wasn't able to make it. But this is something that we were going to talk about. So I wanted to kind of share this with you. It's going to be about boundaries. We have already did like a healthy boundaries video before, but I found this worksheet on Therapist Aid. I love it, so I just want to go over it with you. So boundaries. So it's saying that boundaries are based on values or things important to you. It says that your boundaries are your boundaries and only. And it's good to know your boundaries before you're into situations, and this just helps with being able to kind of prevent being in a situation that you're not comfortable with. So some examples, and why this is going to be good for my clients, because this is not something that she had been practicing. So she wanted to hear some examples of boundaries. So some examples of some things that you can say. And here they are. It is, I'm not comfortable with this. I can't do that for you. Please don't do that. That doesn't work for me. Not at this time. I've decided not to, and I don't want to do that. Now, these statements are pretty important because this is a way for you to be able to communicate how you're feeling. And sometimes, you know, having difficult conversations or not wanting to say no, just different things. I'm not wanting to hurt someone's feelings, but these are perfect examples of some of the things that you can say when you are implementing boundaries with other people, when you are trying to communicate your needs, your wants, and your desires. So some examples of some of the things that you can do to kind of set the tone for boundaries. And this is kind of specific to my client, but there is 4, but it says use confident body language. So that means face the person, make eye contact, use a steady tone of voice. So some people may struggle with keeping eye contact or have a shaky voice when they're explaining things, but it's saying be confident when you are expressing your needs, your wants, your desires with other people. And confident body language. So, you know, good posture, that eye contact, and that just shows that you're starring, that you are confident of what you're saying. And that just helps with, as far as communication, that the point is definitely getting across. It also says be respectful. So it's not what you say, it's how you say it, right? So it says avoid yelling, avoid using put-offs, be firm, and that's exactly what we were just talking about. Number 3, plan ahead. So if you're planning on having a difficult conversation, go ahead and think about it before. And that also helps with having confidence in that moment. And number 4, compromise. So it says listen, consider the needs of other people, give and take is an example of a healthy relationship. So then there's also like example scenarios that they have on this worksheet, and you have to practice your response. So I love that. So that's probably something like a homework assignment that I would assign for a client. That way they're practicing it on the worksheet, and we can talk about it, and we can definitely see what those responses will look like. Also, more specific, I wanted to give her more boundaries that she can implement based on what we discussed. So the first one was saying no, expecting respect from others, being able to accept help from others, prioritizing alone time, asking for some space, communicating when you are uncomfortable, and that goes back to those statements that in the beginning when we were saying some of the things that you can say. Dictating your own feelings. So I wanted to kind of break this down. So if someone is telling you your feelings, or let's see, kind of dictating your feelings, correct them. Ask them not to dictate your feelings and your emotions, and that's definitely a good way to do it. So I love this worksheet. Again, this is on Therapist Aid guide. So even if you're like just something you want to do for yourself. You can go on there, therapist, THERAIPISE. I think I spelled that right. And then AIDE, therapistaid.com. It has these different worksheets about boundaries. They have some really good ones. But I wanted to share this with you, and I'm just going to put boundaries part 2, because I know we've already did like some examples of some healthy boundaries in the first video long time ago, right? Or maybe last year sometime. If you're new here, welcome. We usually start with a check-in, and that's just how you're feeling, but we're going to end on that note. So how am I feeling? Oh, my bad. So it can be dance moves, it can be emojis, you can type in how you feel, you can just say how you feel. As long as it's positive and appropriate, you can put it in the comments. Also, let me know what you think about this worksheet. This exercise, this was going to go under interventions. Yeah, interventions playlist, so you'll be able to find it there. Let's see. How do I feel today? I kind of feel like kind of blah, but I'm really excited because it's Friday, guys. So thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting, like, share, and subscribing. Thanks for all your feedback and your comments. It's awesome. I'm still with you guys. And I'll be making another video pretty soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.